Now, we know the world over that a lot of people struggle with food and obesity. How should people go about exercising and weight loss?
Well, 2/3 of weight loss, in my opinion, is what you eat. So you need to modify your diet. If you're not exercising, you think that that's going to be the answer. It's part of the answer, absolutely. But the food is paramount. And particularly in Western culture, we're eating far too many carbs. And I'm not suggesting that you should cut out carbs. Understand this, that fats burn in a carbohydrate flame. So you need the carbohydrates there. But we eat too many carbs, and probably more significantly, we eat too many refined carbohydrates. So refined carbohydrates, as a general guide, if I could say, would be anything white carbohydrate, white bread, white rice, white sugar. It's too refined as a carbohydrate, and it's not, nutritionally, it probably doesn't offer you too much. So if we can cut down on that area and increase your protein and increase your the healthy fats, if you like, you know, your nuts and your avocados, that type of thing. And then exercise. And again, exercise should be over a longer duration. If you want to burn more calories over a longer duration, lower intensity.
How often should you exercise? Say over a 7-day period.
Well, look, the easy answer for me to say, let's go the minimum, because that's what people want to hear. What's the least amount? We live in an instant society here, you know, from instant downloads to instant movies on Foxtel to instant coffee. So people want instant results. There aren't any. If you want to lose weight, it's going to take place over about 12 weeks. It takes about that long to oxidise fat. But if you're going to train 3 times a week, that's probably the minimum requirement that you'd need to be able to decrease your body weight and get body weight and get some sort of adaptation taking place. I believe you should be training, doing some sort of physical activity every day. And if you're just starting out on a program, go 1 day on your legs, 1 day off your legs, or an easy day, a harder day, so that your body's able to adjust and adapt. Minimum 3 days a week, get yourself up to around 5 to 6 days a week, I think is a pretty good guide.
What about if there's stairs in the workplace? I mean, people say take the stairs instead of the lift. Does that make a difference?
It does, because you're talking about incidental training. And if you look back even 20 years ago, we were a lot more active in the workplace because we had to be. Now everything's automated and we don't have to do so many things. And just those little movements incidental to your activity every day does make a difference. We talked there before about trying to get 10,000 steps per day. So people should have, you know, if they're interested in that aspect, get a pedometer. And that'll measure how many steps you're taking. So you might have to park your car a block further from work, or take those stairs, or, you know, walk or change the channel by actually walking to the TV rather than reaching for the remote. It's just the little things that add up. There's a great philosopher many years ago from Greece called Hesiod. He said that even if you do a little upon a little upon a little, soon too that'll become a lot. And that's about what we're talking about here with incidental exercise. Just do little bits frequently through the day, you'll get the result.
What about people who are stuck at a desk for long periods of time? Do you deal with those sort of people who want to exercise?
Yes, and there's more of those people that are trying to live a healthier lifestyle. It's an interesting phenomenon, people who are desk-bound. If I rang up and needed to make an appointment to come and see them, half the time they won't even ask me what I want to see them about. They'll just say, yeah, I'll see you. Yet they don't make that same time allocation for themselves. People don't make time for themselves. They'll make time for people on frivolous things, but not for themselves on an important thing like health. People who are office bound should make time in their day for physical activity, whether that be their lunchtime, go for a walk, whether that be a 15-minute break for morning tea, take your apple with you and go for a walk, get yourself moving. They will pay a price further down the track. It's a choice.